you very much. My name is Chuck Barrymore, and this is Blind Love! You all know how the game works. We take one lucky bachelor who will sit blindfolded in this chair as he interviews 3 blind bachelorettes. He cannot see them, and they cannot see him until he makes his choice at the end of the game. I am very excited about today's show, so let's bring out our first contestant, Patrick Fabian! Nice to meet you, Patrick. Yes. All right, Patrick, why don't you introduce yourself to the audience?
What, broski? You just said my name and everything.
Well, why don't you tell them where you're from and what you do?
All right. I'm from Charleston, and I go to UNC Chapel Hill. Tar Heels represent.
Right. Okay, I assume you know how the game works, Patrick. We are gonna play.
Yeah. I know how the game works. My dad's the producer and stuff. He's actually sitting right there with my mom.
That's my boy, Patty. Go find yourself a nice girl to settle down with.
Just make sure you get one that's a decent cook, son. I mean, look what I got stuck with. I swear these teeth get carved in diamonds after all the burnt meatloafs I've had, son.
Oh, Chuck!
Okay. So, Patrick, why don't you put on your blindfold? All right, now that he cannot see anything, let's bring out the blind bachelorettes. Whoa, okay, looks like these ladies are already falling in love. All right, Patrick, why don't you start by asking these lovely ladies some questions?
All right, so one really important thing is that my girl can party with me. You know, I don't want her stunting my swag. So, where would you girls take me to get my party on?
Well, I love electro funk music. I probably think it's a Dead Mouse concert. I like getting dressed and doing my hair.
Sounds good to me. I might like a girl like you on my arm. All right, what about you, number 2?
Papi, you would love to hang out with me and my señoritas. There's this great joint where I live where we could drink tequila all night.
Well, I don't know about tequila. I go for a nice Red Bull vodka to get me amped, but you never know what I want to do when I want to chill. All right, what about you, 3?
Yo, what's good, homie? I tell you something, there be this club up in my hood. We be grinding all night long, just some real hip-hop, know what I'm saying?
All right, let's go to another question. So, I always gotta have some grub in me to keep it fly. So, what's your girl's favorite food?
Oh my God. I don't know if you ever heard of this adorable little restaurant called Bacchios, but there's this Caesar salad that's literally to die for. And I was gonna have a Starbucks nearby. But at Starbucks, I don't know how it'll function.
Sounds good to me. I like my girl eating healthy and staying fit. All right, what about you, 2?
Well, you know how I do. I like the tacos, the quesadillas, the beans with the arroz on the side.
You know, that food is a little too weird for me sometimes, but all right. What about you, 3?
Oh man, you know, I love me some fried chicken, the biscuits and gravy. Oh shoot, you got me all excited.
Alright, well, we're clearly not from the same neighborhood, but chicken can be my jam. Damn, you girls are making this hard.
Okay, Patrick, it's great that you mentioned that because there's a twist to today's show. Because your father works for our network, we're going to let your parents help you decide. Now, you can't ask them anything about the girls' looks, but you can ask them for advice. So what do you think, Pat? Want to have a quick chat with their aunts?
First of all, never call me Pat. If anything, I go by P. Rick. And second of all, sure, whatever. My parents will get pissed at me if I say no, so whatever.
All right then, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for the Fabians.
Oh, Patty, you're doing such a great job.
Thanks, Mom. This is pretty hard though. Except I think I like number 1 who likes a Caesar salad. She seems really cool.
No, son, she's just not right for you. Just me.
Why? I mean, she's clearly the best one.
Don't pick her, Patrick. I'm gonna be mad at you if you do. I can just tell that she is not your type.
I agree with your father, hon. I think we're both leaning towards the second contestant.
Okay, her and I obviously have nothing in common, and you know what I mean. I can't make any promises, but I'll ask some more questions.
Okay, look. Your mother and I just want you to find a nice young girl to settle down with that is just like you. But you know what? I know that if you think more about contestant number 2, that he...
All right, that's all we have time for right now. So, Patrick, what do you think? Do you want to continue with the game, bud?
Yeah, sure, but do not call me Bud.
All right. P-Rick, what else would you like to know about these lovely ladies?
Alright, so, I love my dog Spartacus. What's your girl's favorite animal?
Oh my God! I have her dog too. Her name is Lola. She's sitting in the audience. And, she's like my best friend. I just love taking her on walks.
Girl, we can walk our dogs together. No way. Alright, nice. What about you, two?
Well, I love all the animals, but I got to say that cats are my favorite because I have 2 gatitos back at home.
It's cool you're an animal lover, but I'm not much of a cat person. What about you, 3?
Well, I think dogs are pretty fly, but I don't want one up in my house. They're too much work for a girl. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but I'm really looking for a girl who would love Spartacus like I do. Alright, next question. I see myself as a man of success. Where do you girls see yourself in 5 years?
I'll probably do some traveling, maybe someplace exotic, where I can like take some pictures and maybe write some music.
Sounds good to me. I want to go on a road trip one of these days too. What about you, 2?
Well, familia comes first, so I'll be married with kids or a little one on the way.
Whoa, man, I am not ready for that. But it is good to have some values. Alright, what about you, 3?
Well, you know what? I'll be making it rain with some good paying job. I'll be representing with my bling. You know I'm going to be having a boyfriend. We be living up in my house. It's going to be good. But you best know that there better be some time for me to go out with my girls.
I respect that, yo. Alright, so.
All right, Patrick, I'm sorry, but that's all we have time for today. But as part of our special episode, we're going to have one more word from the parents that none of our contestants will be able to hear.
Well, I feel that my son should pick contestant number 2. You know, I just feel like she has a lot of, potential.
What do you think about this, Mom?
I agree. I think she's a very nice girl. We could take her to the country club, maybe get her into some dance lessons. By Christmas, she'd be a perfect little lady.
All right, well, it is the moment we've all been waiting for. It is time for Patrick to make his choice on which girl he would like to take on a date. Would all of our contestants please stand up? Now, Patrick, which contestant will it be? Contestant number 1, contestant number 2, or contestant number 3?
Yo, man, Chuck, this is gonna be hard. 1 and I seem like we got a lot in common, which is great. And number 2 seems real, which I think is sweet. And number 3 seems really driven, which is fly. But the girl that I think that'll be the best for me is gonna have to be number 1.
Oh, hell no! Oh, my God!
Cut the commercial!